Electronics on the damn beat.
Y'all, welcome back. I am so excited to be back. I'm so sorry for not being consistent. I feel so embarrassed. Oh my god. But guys, a lot has been going on and I feel like I owe it to you to kind of like give an update instead of just like starting like nothing happened. I had like a couple of you reaching out asking if everything is okay on my Instagram as well. Like, are you still continuing with your channel? So just wanted to like give an update, but also like, yeah, just catch up, like do a get ready with me. I'm actually going out for dinner. Today's Friday. We are in November. I'm excited. It's very chill. Things start to slow down. Yeah, a lot going on. So I'm excited. When last did we talk? So I'm gonna do my makeup as well. I'm not gonna do heavy makeup, but I just wanted to like look like I just didn't wake up because I actually just woke up from a nap. So I'm trying to like do some makeup. Anyway, so when last did we talk? So last time we talked, I was telling you guys I'm like doing my modules and it was like just a chill period. I wasn't studying for any exam. I think it was like just a little bit before summer. Like I was very excited. I had a couple of trips coming up. I think I did maybe like a packing vlog to Miami as well. I think I did, yeah. So yeah, I ended up going to Miami for my 26th birthday. Very exciting. It was also Afro Nation, so such an amazing moment to catch up with friends, see different African artists, and also just like, yeah, do something different, go somewhere different. But after that, like pretty much after that, my parents came. My whole family is originally from Namibia, so they came over to the US. Wasn't my mom's first time, but it was my dad and my little sister's first time. I have other siblings, but right now only those three came. It was their first time coming to the US, first time flying, a very nice, interesting, wonderful moment, like first time stuff happening there. But yeah, so they came to the US and they spent like 4 weeks here with me in Philly, had a great time. I'll probably put like a picture here, like we're in New York, went to New York for my mom's birthday. She was very excited, glad we got to do that. New York is like 2 hours away from Philly with a bus. We did some activities and that was it. After that, whew, my eyebrows are turning all weird. I need tissue already. So yeah, after that, my parents left and I started a new role at work. So at my 2 year mark, I started a new role. I'm still like an analyst, but like advanced like level. You get what I'm saying? So I'm so excited about that. I love my new team, working on new products, working on like in a completely different business segment. A lot to learn still because I've just been there, not even probably 5 months now, but it has been an amazing experience and looking forward to like learning more and just getting to know more parts of the business. So I'm really excited about that. So that was the win. That was a win-win for this year. And so after they left, that happened. And then also I managed to finish all my modules except my final assessment. For those that are in the actuarial field, this is like the final assessment that you take, and they take a while to mark it. I think I took it in April, got results in July, and I got the results that I didn't meet the minimum requirement. It's like a long sort of like, think about it like a research paper, but it's not like research. It's sort of like looking at a case study. You are given problems and they ask you questions to write like memos, different kinds of reports to like different stakeholders that could be impacted by like that case study, and you try to like basically like also build a model in Excel, and then you write like a memo or a report based on the model that you build. But that's kind of like the whole idea, the high level idea. But so I didn't pass my final assessment for April, and to be quite honest, I wasn't devastated about that. Maybe it was also because it's not like failing an actual exam where you have to like study and resit for an exam. Yes, I had to like dedicate 4 days, because you only get 4 days to complete from like downloading the files to like submitting. It's only 96 hours. So maybe that part I was a little like and mainly because I also started studying for my first FSA exam. Yes, guys, it has been hectic, but I started studying for my first FSA exam. I decided that I'm taking the CFE track, which is a corporate finance enterprise, I think. But yeah, it's a track that's more focused on like corporate finance and risk management. So this first exam was on enterprise risk management, ERM. This is my first time sitting for an FSA exam. It's definitely a different ball game on its own in terms of studying strategies, in terms of time you need to dedicate. I feel like sometimes with the pre-essay exams, I could get away with maybe not like doing a lot of learning and more time on practice, whereas with this exam there's like most of it is learning, because you get like a case study, you get problems in the exam to solve and like explain, or more like applying the theoretical stuff that you have learned and integrating those things into like a business problem, or like solving a business problem or giving business insight. So that was a different ball game. I started studying in July. The first few months were kind of like, okay, I'm just like trying to go through the material, learn what it's about, etc., etc. And then I had to retake my FA that I failed, which is also my last requirement to getting my designation. The FA was my last requirement to get my designation. So at that point, I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed, because I'm like, okay, I have to study for this big exam, but I also have like this FA just hanging over my shoulders. But I decided to take it. And those 4 days, I had to take a break from my studying. I was lucky enough to be in a group of people who were also taking it at the same time. I took that in August. And when I took it, I took a break from my studying. And after that, I decided to go back to studying, but I also had a lot going on in terms of just like starting a new role. I'm studying for like a completely new exam, or like I'm taking this track. I was doing like outside work stuff as well, such as recruiting and all of this stuff. So I was involved in a lot of things. I was starting to get a little overwhelmed, and I was scared if I'll get to do everything that I want to do for the exam. So I started to withdraw a little bit, not just like, that's not the only reason I left, but I mean, it could be because, you know, when you're busy also, you just don't have time. But also, I just felt like I didn't really have the mental capacity to pick up a camera, not necessarily because I was busy all the time, but it was also kind of like I wasn't really sure of where I want to take this channel, what exactly is the objective of this channel, where are we planning to go, like what's the route. Like I feel like I do this reflection every beginning of the year, but sometimes during the year I get overwhelmed and start questioning the path of this channel again. But yeah, so back to like after taking my FA, I've been like full mode studying, and I sat for my first FSA exam. No matter the results, I'm just glad that I got an opportunity to like sit for my first FSA exam, because when I think of like my career journey in general, I honestly didn't even think that I'll come this far, because reaching ASA designation on its own seemed very impossible. Not like impossible, but like I had a lot of like imposter syndrome because of my experience. Like my first couple of sittings. I'll tell the story one day. Like I probably told it already. My first couple of sittings, like in college, when I took my first professional exam for actuarial science, and I failed it like 2 times or something like that. And I questioned if this is for me, and also just the whole it's a lot of commitment. Like imagine going to school and in addition to that, independently studying for like professional exams, or working full time and independently studying for like professional exams. It's a lot of commitment, a lot of dedication and perseverance. But also like people keep saying, oh, actuarial science, you need to be able to keep going even if you fail, and failing doesn't really reflect like, or you don't it doesn't necessarily mean you don't know the stuff or you are not smart enough. Sometimes it could just mean maybe you are not a good exam taker for that particular exam, because each exam is also different. But yeah, so I sat for my first FSA exam and there was this calm and peace over me. That's just like, it's okay, whatever the results, like, you know, it's not the end of the world, but also like give your best. So I think I was at that point. I'll probably dedicate a different video to review this exam as the tradition on this channel. So don't feel like I wouldn't talk about it. Yeah. And this week also got the results for FA, and I met the minimum requirement for my second attempt for my FA, so that's good news. I'm very excited for that, because that means the next thing is being invited to like the professional seminar where I hopefully get my designation. So I'm very excited for that. God has been really good. I know it's just really, it's very, I don't know how to explain it, but you know when you think of something and you're like, wow, I really came this far. Like I didn't imagine myself reaching this point in my career, like not just exam wise, maybe like the experiences that I'm having at work. I'm like, I came a long way. So it's really just something that puzzles me sometimes, but also reminds me to be grateful, to be like thankful and content for the things that God is doing for me. I'm so glad that I get to experience this, and I also get to use my channel to like reflect on this kind of stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. So I use this like, I use it like a concealer. It's Naked. So I got it from Sephora. Like this is what they recommended for like a good concealer, and I honestly just use it to like conceal my eyebrows, or like I'm gonna put it like under my eyes as well. Sometimes to color my face spots, etc. And that's mainly because also like my foundation is a Fenty Beauty foundation, but for some reason I really don't think it's full coverage, because it's very like matches my skin, but it doesn't cover up a lot. So I normally either put a concealer before, or a different foundation before I put it on. So yeah, that's the update career journey wise. Still in Philly. Right now that I'm done with my exam and just waiting for results for this FSA exam, I'm trying to like find myself more. Like I mean that in terms of spiritually and emotionally, trying to be more in touch with myself than just like going about my day like routine wise, where like, okay, work, study, eat, sleep, work, study, sleep. So I'm trying to do other things, remember things that gave me happiness outside of those things. So like getting back to this channel, taking content, traveling, going out, I'm really excited to keep doing that. And this winter, I am also excited to put up my Christmas tree. I know you guys probably watched me put it up last year. If you didn't watch me put it up, you probably watch it in some of my videos. So this year I'm planning to film putting it up, and I'm gonna do that tomorrow actually. So I'm gonna do like a whole deep cleaning spree in the house. You know, I just feel like I deep clean every Saturday, but I also feel like I haven't deep cleaned. Well, I actually haven't deep cleaned last weekend because I had a friend come over for the weekend from Texas. So we went to New York. I didn't get time to deep clean, so I actually need to deep clean because I skipped a weekend of deep cleaning. I'm excited about that. It just there's this feeling about being in a clean house after like you spend the whole day cleaning. It's, I don't know, does that make sense? It feels good. It feels good. It renews you as well because I feel like you are in new beginnings, clean environment, and so on. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll continue to do some videos. We'll continue to do videos for sure. I'm excited. Exciting things coming up for Christmas break. I'm saying Christmas break like I'm in college. No, not Christmas break, but like I'm excited for holidays. Interesting things coming up. So stay tuned. I can't wait to share. I feel like one thing I realized is it's so hard for me to do makeup while also talking. I just spent like 17 minutes, not even halfway done of what I want to do. So I think I'm gonna finish up the makeup and then I'm gonna show you guys my outfit for my dinner date. So stay tuned.
Tronics on the damn beat.
Okay, so I'm done. Like I said, very simple. So let us finish getting ready. Don't mind my messy room. But yeah, see you guys on the other side. I think so. I actually wanted to change from this, but since the dinner is very casual, I'm just gonna wear this and then put on like a blazer on top since it's cold and wear boots. So yeah, I'll show you guys. All right, I don't know if you guys will see me because the frame is kind of landscape and cutting out stuff, but yeah, so this is my feet, so this is my face. This is the upper part of the body. I have a blazer. This blazer is from Zara. It's actually oversized. I normally wear small on my upper body, but this is extra small, so I'm guessing that's the design. But even with extra small, it still feels big, but I think it fits perfectly. I think this is how I want it to fit. So yeah, so but this is extra small Zara top. I had this for a while now. H&M. These are leggings. They are very thick, so I only wear them in the winter. I actually don't know where the leggings are from. I had them probably for a while. My boots, I think were from Shein. I got this last year, either Shein or Pretty Little Thing. I don't know. I remember looking for like boots that I can easily walk in to go to work, so I'm thinking Shein or Pretty Little Thing. Yeah, somewhere there. And then I have this bag. This is my Coach bag, my all-time favorite, the Terry shoulder bag. I love it. My very like everyday going out type of like handbag, so it does the trick. And I love brown. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I love nude colors, so this was perfect because most of my clothes are brown, most of my clothes are nude or like very neutral colors, so it goes very well. It pairs very well with almost everything, and I just love it. So I will see you guys. Thank you for coming along, and goodbye.